Welcome to the Orchid Advisors Compliance Training Series, Firearm Types. We primarily focus on four main areas of compliance in the firearms industry: general controls, marking controls, tracing controls, and physical control. The ultimate scope of responsibility and compliance required by the ATF is defined in the ATF's Federal Firearms Regulations Reference Guide, publication 5300.4, also known as the ATF White Book, as well as any pertinent laws, regulations, and rulings that came out after the book was published. What follows is not a comprehensive listing of the regulations, nor should it be considered a formal legal interpretation of the laws. The regulations discussed here are primarily taken from the Gun Control Act of 1968.
Determination of the proper classification of a device can be made with the assistance of the ATF's Firearms and Ammunition Technology Division. The definitions are as follows.
Major component. With respect to a firearm, the barrel, slide, or cylinder, frame, or receiver. Firearm. Any weapon, including a starter gun, which will or is designed to or may readily be converted to expel a projectile by the action of an explosive. The frame or receiver of any such weapon, any firearm muffler or firearm silencer, or any destructive device. Such a term does not include antique firearm. Handgun. Any firearm that has a short stock and is designed to be held and fired by the use of a single hand. Destructive device. Any explosive, incendiary, or poison gas bomb, grenade, rocket, missile or mine, or a rifle with a barrel over .50 caliber, with exceptions such as a rifle used for sporting purposes. Antique firearm. Any firearm with a matchlock, flintlock, percussion cap, or similar type of ignition system manufactured in or before 1898. Any replica of a firearm described above, provided it hasn't been redesigned to use rimfire or conventional centerfire fixed ammunition. Any muzzle-loading rifle, shotgun, or pistol designed to use black powder or a substitute and is not capable of using substitutes. Pay special attention to convertibles. Shotgun. Weapon designed or redesigned, made or remade, and intended to be fired from the shoulder, and designed or redesigned to use the energy of an explosive to fire through a smooth bore, either a number of ball shot or single projectile for each single pull of the trigger. Short-barreled shotgun. A shotgun of having one or more barrels less than 18 inches. Pistol. A weapon intended to fire a projectile from one or more barrels when held in one hand and having a chamber as an integral part or permanently aligned with the bore. A short stock designed to be gripped by one hand and at an angle to and extending below the line of the bore.
Revolver. A projectile weapon of the pistol type having a breech-loading chambered cylinder so arranged that the cocking of the hammer or movement of the trigger rotates it and brings the next cartridge in line with the barrel for firing.
Rifle. Designed to be fired from the shoulder and designed to use the energy of an explosive to fire only a single projectile for each trigger pull. Short-barreled rifle. Having one or more barrels less than 16 inches. Machine gun. Any weapon which shoots, is designed to shoot, or can be readily restored automatically more than one shot without manually reloading by a single function of the trigger. It includes any frame or receiver of such weapon, a conversion kit, or a combination of parts to assemble a machine gun. Silencer or muffler. Any device for silencing, muffling, or diminishing the report of a portable firearm. Curios or relics. Firearms which are of special interest to collectors by reason of some quality other than is associated with firearms intended for sporting use or as offensive or defensive weapons. To be recognized as such, firearms must fall within one of the following categories. Firearms that were manufactured at least 50 years prior to the current date, but not including replicas thereof. Firearms that are certified by the curator of a municipal, state, or federal museum that exhibits firearms to be as such. Any firearm that derives a substantial part of its monetary value from the fact that it is novel, rare, bizarre, or because of its association with some historic figure of time, period, or event. Thank you for watching this segment of our video training series.